Bismillah. In this second video, relation of chemistry and science. Have you ever wondered why the stars shine or why leaves change color in the fall or how a battery generates electricity? Have you ever wonder why keeping food cold slows their spoilage and how our bodies use food to maintain life? Chemistry answer this question as well as countless others. Well, chemistry is the science that deals with the properties, composition, and the structure of the substances, which is defined as elements and compounds. The transformation they undergo and the energy that is released or absorbed during this process. Meanwhile, we know that there's a lot of science that we learn in this position. We already have an explanation that chemistry is the central of the science. Through the example, it is possible to demonstrate in general chemistry course that chemistry is a dynamic science in continuous development. The new research leads to the new application of chemistry in other fields of science and in technology. In addition, environmental and economic concerns bring about the change in the place of chemistry in society. Well, learning chemistry requires both the assimilation of many concepts and the development of analytical skills. As a central of science, its chemistry greatly impacts our daily lives. Indeed, chemistry lies near the heart of many matters of public concern. Improvement of healthcare, conservation of natural resource, protection of the environment, and provision of our daily needs for food, clothing, and shelter. Using chemistry, we have discovered pharmaceutical chemicals that enhance health and prolong life. In Industrial Revolution 4.0, Indonesia, as mentioned, stated by the Minister of the Economic, we have five priority sectors in dealing with it. First is foods and drinks. Second is electronic, automotive, chemical, and also the textile. And chemistry is the basic of development in order to face this challenge and also the chance of industrial revolution 4.0. There are many diagrams or infographics show about the development in industrial revolution from industry 1.0 until the process that we gaining to 4.0. Let's took a little time to this the infographic that we know in the first industrial revolution. Human for the first time using water and steam power in order to mechanization. Follow at 18th century goes to second industrial revolution. We have the mass production assembly line and also electrical energy that used in common industry. The process go to industrial revolution 3.0 where we know automation of the process, computerization, and also the electronic device and component. Now, what we face here with the 4.0 industrial revolution is the cyber physical system, the Internet of Things, augmented reality, big data analytic, on so on. And the learning process that we are using today in the virtual or online learning is the implementation in industrial 4.0 in order to make you the progressive development of industrial revolution from first until the fourth revolution. The infographic here show about the Indonesian information in order to face the industrial revolution 4.0. Let's go now to assignment explanation. As mentioned before, that assignment of explanation is one of the tool assessment of course learning outcome 3, or when you are asked to be able explain the process in industrial chemistry. We have here that every class will be divided into 7 group of topic, which is in every group of topic will they refer to the student. They should bring the paper which use the method in literation, study literature, learning about what is the raw material that used in the process, and you are be able to understand about the basic and chemistry characteristic and also the principal process of the product. As an engineer of industrial engineering, you are be able to understand about the process stage from input, process, and output. In the input, we use raw material and explain it more detailed and comprehensive than about the process. What is the process that use and how you can make sure the implementation of chemistry principle. Third is the product as an output of the process. What is the basic and chemistry characteristic? And then try to try to understand the life cycle process and analysis, so you may be able to know about the waste. Is it produce the waste or is it produce the byproduct, and the potential of the waste or the potential of byproduct to become another raw material to another industry, which we want to implement the SDGs, responsible consumption and product. While it is the answer of the question how the industry will challenge the opportunities in Industrial Revolution 4.0. You have to review one company in Indonesia that make a focus in this process. Well, start with the topic. The first topic that we will discuss is about the petrochemicals industry. Okay, remember that each topic will only give to specific group. So then we will have presentation to understand what your friend have to learn, and then discuss the question in order to acknowledge about the topic. Second, iron and steel industry. Third is coal fuel industry. Fourth is cement industry. Fifth is ceramic industry. Sixth is fat and oil based industry. And the last is milk and cheese industry. Okay. The paper, the assignment, it should be complete with the paper, which is you can study it with the literature that you may found it in the online as virtual, and you make a paper with the soft file, and you have to submit it at 7th meeting on the LMS. And then please prepare the PPT, PowerPoint in presentation or video. So every week, as I mentioned before, that we will have the presentation of the group presentation and discussion of the group topic start from the 7th week until 10th week. And note, please write the citation briefly, and the deadline, remember, is the 7th week or 1 week before we have the meeting. Let's go to concept review. This slide is review about what we have already learned in the first chemistry, atomic theory, as the information about development atomic theory from the start atom Dalton, the atoms Dalton theory, then follow until mechanical quantum theory. And then the second, we have already learned about the periodic table and the elements. and then atom, molecule, and the ion. And this is the figure. This figure is one of example in order understand about the atom, molecule, and the ion. And then there's a difference between molecules and atom elements, and also the mixture of an elements on a compounds. And then the stoichiometry, then followed by the reaction in water and thermodynamic, and the last is the acid and base. This is the concept review in order to memorize that what we learn here in the second chemistry will be applied as implementation of the principle that we have learned in the first chemistry. Okay, that is the end from this slide, and then see you in next week with the first topic. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.